Hey folks, welcome to Hey Big Grill. Now tonight we're going to stay here in the kitchen. We're going to make up some fried pork chops. This is one of my favorite ways to eat pork, especially pork chops. So let's get after it. Our first step, set up our dredging station. Now in this I got an 8x8 dish here. I'm going to add 1 cup of flour. We're not going to use actual measurements on any of our seasonings. But first what I'm going to do, I just kind of want to knock that mound down a little bit. But I've got some Italian seasoning. I'm just going to come in and season this to preference. Again, same thing with the garlic powder, to preference. And then lastly, we're going to add some ground cayenne pepper. Again, to preference. Once you got those ingredients in there with your flour, just kind of stir this around, get all that blended in with your flour. So I'm going to use this 9x13 baking dish for this part. What we're going to add is 2 eggs in here. Worked out pretty good, I reckon. We're going to add 2 eggs, followed by a 1/4 cup of milk. We're going to add salt and pepper, and again, you guessed it, to taste. Then we're going to take us a utensil. We're just going to beat those eggs in to create our egg wash. As we're preparing to run our pork chops through the egg wash, I went ahead and poured, I got about a 1/4 inch of vegetable oil in the bottom of my skillet. I bumped my heat up to a medium heat. We want to get our oil up to about 325 degrees. So now we're going to run our pork chops through the dredging station. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take our pork chops and we're going to put them in our flour, kind of press down, make sure it gets good and coated. And then we're going to move it over to our egg. Flip it back and forth. Get it good and coated. And then we're going to take it and we're going to put it back in our flour. Kind of press it down. Get our pork chop good and coated with our flour. Take it out. And now I've got this plate here. I'm just going to set my pork chops right there until I get the rest of these dredged. All right, folks, so we're at 325 thereabouts. So we're going to I'm going to add 2 pork chops in. I said I'm going to add 2 pork chops in. But we're going to let these go for 3 or 4 minutes on each side. But what we're really going for, we're going to get that good pretty color, that good fried color. But most importantly, you want to make sure that your internal temperature of your pork chop is at least 165. All right, folks, so we're going to give these a little flip here, or pick them up, kind of give a quick look. Actually, we're going to go another minute on this, I do believe. So we're going to go 4 minutes. All right, folks, so 5 minutes on each side was the magic number. These pork chops look beautiful. I'm hungry, so let's give it that all-important taste test. I just cut into my pork chop, beautiful color to it. Now it's time for the all-important taste test. Folks, that was a very good pork chop. Very good flavor on the breading. That breading had a good little crunch to it, but not too crunchy. The pork chops cooked perfectly. So this is a good all-around meal for any night of the week. So please let me know what you think of the video. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.